Hello everyone, Dr. Mark here again, and today I want to talk to you about some of the easiest small dog breeds to house train. In my opinion, getting a dog breed just because it is easy to house train is wrong. House training should be one of the easiest things you can do. If done properly, it can be over within just 5 days. There might be some accidents later on when your dog is still a puppy, but nothing that cannot be handled. Even if you do not spend enough time with your puppy when first brought home, it only takes a few weeks, or up to a month to house train, so you should select your dog based on personality, whether or not he or she sheds, barks a lot, is calm and good in an apartment, is a good guard if you live in a rough area, or even if he or she smells too much. Even selecting a dog based on whether she matches your carpet is better than using house training. Any dog can be house trained if you work at it. Yes, some puppies are going to take a lot more work. If you have suffered through house training before and are worried about your rugs, you might feel differently than I do about the subject. Dogs are naturally clean and do not like to urinate or defecate in their home, but some puppies have this instinct destroyed when they are raised in their own filth. Pet shop dogs originating in a puppy mill, internet puppies shipped through brokers, and dogs forced to lie in their own filth through improper crate training are all prone to this problem. During my time working with dogs as a veterinarian, I often discuss how things are going, so have talked about potty habits a lot. I have included 4 of the easiest dogs to house train, and you can use that with other things you carry about to choose the best dog for your family. Before we get into the video and the dog breeds I suggest, I want to let you all know that I have several Ask a Vet columns where you can get free health advice for your new puppy. Health conditions need an exam and possibly blood work to diagnose, but if you just want a second opinion or some advice, you can let me know. You can send questions to my Ask a Vet column at pethelpful.com or yourpetsathome.com. If the information in this video is useful in helping you choose, please leave a like so this info can reach more people. If you want to see more information on your dog's health, you can subscribe to my channel and click that bell if you want to receive notifications when new videos are released. This small Japanese dog only weighs about 15 to 22 pounds and is well known as being one of the easiest dogs to house train. Although they are not easy to obedience train, they are one of the cleanest dog breeds, and they can easily be taught to use pads or even a litter box if you live in an apartment. For best results, they should be taught to go outside so you can take them for walks when older. House training will only take a few days. Shibas are vocal and will whine loudly when unhappy or excited, but they are one type of dog that does not bark very much. They do shed, and if kept in a small house or apartment, they should be brushed daily. The shedding brushes help a lot to remove any loose hair. Since some of them show aggression, they do need to be well socialized with children, strangers, and any sounds in your neighborhood. This breed is really cute. They look like a little fox, and although they can be prone to a few things like allergies, are usually healthy. Most can live over 12 years of age. With all purebred dogs, I always ask new families if the parents of the puppy was screened for genetic diseases before breeding. The oldest Shiba lived to be 26 when he died in 2011. His family probably did not even remember his early house training. Some small dogs have problems holding their bladder, probably just because they do not have much room down there. This tiny dog is usually only about 4 to 10 pounds, so you might expect bladder issues, but they do not have problems and are easy to house train. Besides being easy to house train, this dog does not shed much. It has an attractive and long white silky coat. They are not really hypoallergenic like so many people claim, but are easy to keep clean and have fewer allergens than many other dogs. He does need to be combed every day, and since it takes so long to care for the coat, some owners prefer to keep their dog in a puppy cut so that he can be groomed easily. The Maltese is clean and is great in apartments because this is one of the small breeds that does not stink. They have a low prey drive, so get along great with cats and pocket pets. They do like to bark, and some breeders warn that they are not good with small kids. I did not bring my Maltese home until youngest child was 4. That puppy was never aggressive with the kids, but they were not as rough with him as they could be with our larger dogs. If you are thinking about getting your first dog, this is one of the best breeds to consider. They are pretty mellow dogs, and if you have to work all day away from the house, most of them do just fine. If you are a senior citizen, and you have time to groom and brush his teeth, as well as have a nice couch for your Maltese to perch and watch the world, this is the perfect small dog. If you are looking for a slightly larger dog but still want a pet that does not shed much, consider a miniature Schnauzer. They are usually about 10 to 20 pounds and have a wiry coat that should be clipped regularly. If the coat is not taken care of, it will mat up and becomes painful for the dog. Miniature Schnauzers are one of the easiest small dog breeds to house train. Some puppies will even be house trained by the time they leave the breeder's home, but of course, if you change the training method, like using pads instead of grass, for example, it will set the puppy back a little. They are also easy to obedience train and are one of the breeds seen frequently around agility competitions. Most do well with kids, and although they are good watchdogs, they are not likely to bite. Some miniature Schnauzers have some health issues, and they should be kept thin and not fed table scraps because of pancreatitis, but even then they are not always as problem-free as a Maltese or Shiba Inu. They do have good lifespans if cared for, however, and most live up to about 12 years. This easy-to-house train toy dog is well known because he has an attractive long coat that does not shed much. Like many Maltese, the coat is often cut short in a puppy cut by those owners who cannot keep up with the daily grooming. Shih Tzu are only about 10 to 15 pounds, and besides that long coat, they also have a well-known underbite. Even a good diet is not going to be enough to prevent dental disease. If you decide to get one of these dogs, the teeth must be brushed daily. Because of that funny face, they are also prone to some breathing problems, and they do not do well in hot and humid environments. Some have back problems because of their long bodies, and others will have less common health issues. But if you are looking for a friendly and affectionate small dog, the Shih Tzu is a good choice. If you have dealt with house training one of the difficult breeds like the Dachshund, the Pug, and the Italian Greyhound, this might be an important list for you. No matter which breed you decide to bring home, however, do not expect miracles overnight. Puppies have to learn, it is just that some learn more quickly than others. When you decide to find a new puppy, do not buy from a pet shop or one of the internet sites that lists multiple breeds for sale. You will be purchasing from a puppy mill. These puppies may have been raised in cages with their own feces and may never learn that it is wrong to potty in the house. Thank you for watching. I am a veterinarian with over 40 years of experience with dogs and cats, exotics, poultry, and livestock of many types. If the information in this video was helpful, please give it a like so that it can reach more viewers, and if you know any other dog families that need to know this information, please share it. Be sure to subscribe too if you want more information on dog health issues. If you prefer to read this information, you can find my articles at pethelpful.com. If you have any health problems with your dog and need some information, please contact me at my Ask a Vet column at pethelpful.com.